Most people think survival is about gear, buying the latest tools, the biggest kits, the flashiest gadgets. But this obsession with stuff creates a dangerous illusion of security. In the wild, weight is a liability, not an asset. Survival rewards efficiency, not accumulation. It's about mastering priorities, not collecting gear. True preparedness comes from practical understanding, not a catalogue. Today we'll cut through the noise and focus on the 5 pillars of survival, the systems that have kept humans alive for millennia. Let's begin. Water is the foundation of survival. Without it, your body and mind fail fast. Dehydration creeps in quietly, sapping strength and clouding judgment long before you collapse. Every task, building shelter, finding food, becomes impossible without water. But water itself can be deadly. Clear streams may hide bacteria, viruses, and protozoa that can incapacitate you. Drinking untreated water is a gamble you can't afford. The most critical piece of gear? A single-walled metal container. It's your pot, cup, and kettle. You can carry water, boil it to kill pathogens, melt snow, cook food, and even sterilize cloth for wounds. Forget plastic bottles or insulated thermoses. They melt or explode over fire. The rule: if your container can't take direct heat, it's a liability. Stainless steel or titanium, it must be single-walled, robust, and about 1 litre, big enough to matter, small enough to carry. Simplicity is power. No batteries, no moving parts, no instructions to forget. Master boiling water over fire. Practice handling your container when hot. Let it become second nature. In the wild, the hiss of boiling water is the sound of life. Don't be seduced by marketing. Choose what works and know how to use it. Your metal container is your cornerstone of self-reliance. Practice with it until it's instinct. In survival, the basics are everything. Water is life. Protect it, purify it, and never take it for granted. The right container is your lifeline. Learn to use it in all conditions. When all else fails, boiling water is your insurance policy. Don't gamble with your life. Make water your first priority. Every survival story starts and ends with water. Make sure yours does too. In the end, survival is about control, and water is where it begins. Master this, and you're already ahead. The rest is just details. Let's move on. Fire is humanity's oldest tool, and still the most powerful. In survival, fire means control. Warmth, light, safety, clean water, cooked food. Without fire, you're at nature's mercy. With it, you shape your environment. Many rely on lighters or matches, but these fail when wet, cold, or empty. The ferrocerium rod is the ultimate fire tool, reliable, waterproof, and nearly indestructible. It produces thousands of sparks at 3,000 degrees C, works after submersion, and never runs out of fuel. But owning a ferro rod isn't enough. You must master it. Practice striking sparks, gathering tinder, and building fires in all conditions. Wind, rain, cold. Learn local tinder sources: birch bark, fat wood, dry grass. Know how to process wood for dry kindling. Fire-making must be muscle memory, automatic, even when you're cold and desperate. Don't wait for an emergency to learn. A ferro rod rewards skill, not luck. Practice until you can make fire anywhere, anytime. Fire is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It purifies water, cooks food, provides warmth, and signals for help. It's your psychological anchor in the wild. Don't trust your life to disposable lighters or a handful of matches. Trust your skill with a ferro rod. Fire is earned through practice. Make it second nature. In survival, fire is your edge. Master it, and you control your fate. The difference between life and death can be a single spark. Don't leave it to chance. Practice, adapt, and own your fire-making skills. When you can make fire in any condition, you're truly prepared. Fire is your shield, never be without it. Let's move to the next pillar. Your survival depends on it. If fire gives you control, a knife lets you shape your world. In survival, a good knife is your most versatile tool, an extension of your hand and will. With it, you make feather sticks, split wood, build shelter, process food, craft tools, and defend yourself. The right knife is about trust, not looks or brands. Choose a full tang, fixed blade, steel running through the handle for strength. Folding knives break under stress, fixed blades endure. Blade length 4 to 6 inches. Shorter lacks power, longer loses precision. High carbon steel is best, easy to sharpen, holds an edge, and can strike a ferro rod. The spine should have a sharp 90-degree angle for scraping and fire starting. Forget tactical gimmicks. Function is everything. Pick up your knife. Does it feel right? Is the handle secure, even when wet? If you hesitate, it's not the right tool. Your knife is a symbol of self-reliance. Learn to use and sharpen it until it's instinct. Practice until it feels like part of you. Trust is built through experience, not marketing. If you wouldn't bet your life on it today, don't carry it tomorrow. Your knife is your survival engine. Treat it with respect. Master its use, and you master your environment. In the wild, your knife is your lifeline. Choose wisely, practice relentlessly. The right knife is the difference between surviving and thriving. Let's continue. Boiling water is the gold standard for purification, but it ties you to a fire and takes time. In survival, mobility is life. You need to hydrate on the move. That's where filtration comes in. Filters don't kill pathogens, they remove them, along with sediment and silt. Most portable filters can't stop viruses, but they block bacteria and protozoa, the main threats in most wild water. Look for filters rated at 0.2 or 0.1 microns for maximum protection. Use a filter for quick hydration during travel, then boil water at camp for certainty. Layer your defences. Filter first, boil when possible. Squeeze filters are light, fast and easy to use. Just know how to maintain and backflush them. Filters can freeze and clog. Learn their limits. Redundancy is key. Never rely on one method. Combine filtration and boiling for the safest water strategy. The right filter keeps you moving, hydrated and alert. Practice with your filter before you need it. Know its failure points and how to fix them. In survival, speed and flexibility matter. Filtration is your tactical advantage. Use it wisely. Stay mobile, stay hydrated, stay alive. Water is life, and filtration keeps you in the game. Let's talk shelter. Forget the tent, bulky, heavy and obvious. In survival, shelter is about protection, not comfort. Exposure kills faster than hunger or thirst. Wet, cold and wind can end you in hours. Your shelter's job: keep you dry, block wind and conserve heat. The tarp is the survivalist's choice, light, compact and endlessly adaptable. A tarp can be pitched in dozens of ways. A-frame for ventilation, lean-to for wind, diamond for rain. It works with the landscape, not against it. Tucked into trees, a tarp is low profile and less visible than a tent. You can have a fire nearby, even partially inside, for warmth, something most tents can't handle safely. Insects and ground moisture? Choose your site wisely and build a debris bed for insulation. Survival isn't about convenience, it's about solving problems with skill. The tarp forces you to learn, adapt, and think critically. It rewards knowledge, not money. Your shelter is your first defense against the elements. It's not a house, it's a shield. Stay dry, block the wind, and conserve energy. Whether you use a tarp or natural materials, the principle is the same. Protect your core temperature. A functional survivor is a living survivor. Practice pitching your tarp in all conditions. Know your knots, your sights, your options. In survival, adaptability is everything. The tarp is your tool. Master it. Shelter is about staying alive, not staying comfortable. Make it count. One last lesson. Survival isn't about buying more, it's about mastering less. 5 tools: metal container, ferro rod, robust knife, filter, tarp. That's it. If you can't survive with these, more gear won't save you. Strip your kit to the essentials. Replace weight with knowledge. Practice until your tools are instinct. Audit your gear. Be ruthless. True preparedness is quiet confidence, not loud consumerism. This is Survival Sensei. Subscribe, share, and keep learning, because survival only cares what works. Stay sharp.